A new spoiler has been revealed. Today we will talk about the new secrets and leaks that have been discovered related to the SKIBIDI toilet series by DAFUQ. Just a few hours ago, a new official spoiler for what will happen in the new episode 70 part 2 of SKIBIDI toilet has been revealed. I will show you this leak and explain the hidden secrets, as there is something that is not immediately apparent. We will also discuss additional secrets that went unnoticed in the previous episode and the possible appearance of DAFUQ in that episode. We will also talk about the second ghost that appeared in that chapter, which few people had noticed, along with several other secrets that I will also explain today. So if you want to know about all of this and more, stay tuned until the end of the video. But not before hitting 100 likes and everyone subscribing and turning on the notification bell if you want me to bring more secrets, leaks, and explanations of SKIBIDI toilet. I am George Isaac 115 and let's start with the video. Two ghosts have appeared with the new episode 70 part 1 that premiered a few days ago. Several secrets hidden in plain sight were revealed. Most of them I already explained in this previous video, which I will leave recommended up here. We will start by discussing the new spoiler that has just been leaked a few hours ago. If we head to the official DAFUQ page where SKIBIDI toilet merchandise is sold, we will find that a new spoiler image for the upcoming episode 70 part 2 of SKIBIDI toilet has been posted here. If we right click and open the image in a new tab, we can see it much better, and you are now seeing this spoiler on the screen. Basically, we can see a large gate inside the SKIBIDI toilet's laboratory, and on the right we can observe a control panel to open and close this gate. And in this new episode 70 part 2, it is likely that the survivor cameraman will be responsible for hacking these controls with his device. But what could be hidden behind this gate? As we discussed in the previous video, which I will also leave recommended up here, there are two other official spoilers for this new episode that perfectly align with this new spoiler. Behind these gates, there is probably an important room where the SKIBIDI toilet store their trophies or most important artifacts. This is why in the previous spoiler we saw the cameraman with a mysterious book in hand and a strange artifact in a glass display case behind him. Certainly this image of the cameraman is related to the place behind this gate, so that would be what this new spoiler is hiding from us. But there is also something very important that it is trying to tell us. This image that DAFUQ has just posted on his official page indicates that the release of the new episode 70 part 2 is imminent. Typically when DAFUQ shares a spoiler image on his page, it means that the new episode will premiere the next day or at most within 2 days. There are even instances when he releases the new episode on the same day as the spoiler image on his YouTube channel. However, if that's the case, he would first need to share another spoiler on his Discord server, which you can see on the screen, and there has been no new post since January 8th, so it's most likely that the new episode will be released tomorrow or at the latest the day after tomorrow. In the best case scenario, it might even be released later today in a few hours. If there is any breaking news, the editor will display it on the screen right now. But now let's discuss those secrets from the last episode, part 1 of episode 70, that we might have missed. Before that, if you find this video very interesting, I challenge you to hit the like button right now. Remember that if we reach 100 likes, I'll bring more secrets, leaks, and explanations of SKIBIDI toilet. And if you enjoy this type of content, subscribe and hit the notification bell now so that I understand you like it and can bring more of these videos. And the first additional secret we will discuss in this video is about the ghost we found in episode 70 part 1. We had already seen this one here, however it wasn't the only one. Another ghost appeared on the right side and you can see it on the screen. In reality, there were two cameraman ghosts. The POV plunger man managed to observe them. Who could these ghost cameramen be? It is most likely that they are the cameramen who were killed by Michael Jackson's SKIBIDI in episode 69 part 1. The ones Plungerman got angry at Dark Speaker Man for, as those cameramen were his friends. These cameramen were the ones who retrieved the plunger and kept it until delivering it to Plungerman, as we saw at the end of episode 67. In other words, they were cameramen so important to Plungerman that he got angry and hit Dark Speaker Man when they died. And maybe now he is seeing their ghosts in front of him, and this is just the beginning, as there are still more secrets. For example, I will tell you about the Astro toilet, also known as the UFO toilet. Plunger Man, is it possible that these two are really ghosts, or could it be some reflection from metal or something similar? Well, let me tell you that it's impossible for it to be the reflection of the metal on the wall, because first of all, it's not a very smooth metal to reflect, and it's even dirty. Second, if these ghosts were actually a reflection of any of these cameramen in front of Plunger Man, Man, we should see the reflection of their backs. But here we see them facing forward, and it cannot be the reflection of Plunger Man either because he's wearing a dark colored shirt, and in the reflection, white colored shirts can be seen. So it is impossible for it to be a reflection. I also want to send a greeting and thanks to the viewer who commented and brought this to our attention in the previous video. Many others had the same doubt, and that's why I am clarifying it for you today. Another thing my followers pointed out which I hadn't noticed is that DJ SKIBIDI, who appeared in this episode, is not actually dead. The Astro Toilet behind him dismantled him, removed his entire armor, but DJ SKIBIDI was still alive, held by the Astro Toilet's upper pincers. If we pause at this moment, we can see how DJ SKIBIDI continues to scream and he is thrown to the side. Moreover, when he was thrown, there was no explosion or anything, so DJ SKIBIDI might have survived the fall. If DAFUQ wanted to inform us that this SKIBIDI DJ died, he could have had the Astro Toilet destroy or kill him, but instead it just dismantled him and threw him. So it's possible that we will see SKIBIDI DJ again in the future. I invite you to write down below in the comments if you discover any secrets. Since we're talking about this Astro Toilet, I must correct an error. I had mentioned that this Astro Toilet was the same one arguing with DJ SKIBIDI Toilet in episode 60. However, it is actually the Astro Toilet that grabbed G Toilet's face with its pincers. The Astro Toilet we saw in episode 70 part 1 is an upgraded version of the Astro Toilet that grabbed G Toilet's head in episode 60. Back then it had pincers, but now its pincers have been improved and feature an electric beam in the middle, aiding them in stopping Titan attacks and redirecting them. But how was this Astro Toilet able to dodge the Titan TV's attack? Well, if you recall a video I posted almost 2 months ago, I mentioned in episode 68 part 2 that an Astro Toilet appeared in the background observing the Titan TV battle. However, the one that appeared then was the one that argued with SKIBIDI G Toilet in episode 60, the one with a laser beam underneath it. Surely this Astro Toilet communicated to its companion about the Titan TV's new special ability to teleport its arms, warning it. That's why the Astro Toilet in episode 70 already knew that Titan TV would try to attack with the sword from behind and could easily dodge it. Since this new episode 70 part 1, the tremendous power of the Astro Toilet has been evident. Astro Toilets have always been powerful. Their first appearance was in episode 53, where it managed to dodge attacks from the improved camera Titan, although it eventually got shot and escaped at high speeds. We saw it again in episode 55, where it served to distract the camera Titan, causing its parasite-killing ray tank to be destroyed. However, the camera Titan couldn't catch that Astro Toilet. Later in episode 60, that same Astro Toilet, along with the new pincer Astro Toilet, rebelled against their boss G Toilet. This means that they are too powerful to the extent that they can confront their supreme boss. In other words, they were confident that the two of them together could defeat G Toilet. In fact, for a long time, we have known that the Astro Toilets are extremely powerful. Finally, let's talk about the possible appearance of DAFUQ in the previous episode 70 part 1. At the beginning of this video, when the POV large cameraman started fighting with his laser beam, we could see at that moment a person sitting inside a destroyed vehicle. How is it possible that someone survived inside this vehicle after all these explosions? It could be someone so powerful that attacks in front of them never affect them. The very DAFUQ, capable of teleporting to different locations and who has never been afraid of anything because he's been on the front line of the battle at all times. Perhaps he is invincible, or maybe explosions and events in front of him do not harm him. So it's most likely that the person in the burnt car is DAFUQ. Although it could also be a cameraman or speaker man, even though we haven't seen any TV man driving a vehicle. It might have been a speaker man, but the head is smaller. Therefore, it would only make sense if it were a cameraman or DAFUQ himself. I invite you to write down in the comments below who you think it might be. Honestly, I can clearly see the shape of the camera head, so I would say that it is indeed DAFUQ. That's why nothing seemed to affect him during the explosions that happened in front of him. With this, I've shown you several secrets that were still hidden in episode 70 part 1, but there are still more secrets to discuss. However, I'll save them for the next episode to keep this one from getting too long. So subscribe and activate the notification bell right now to be among the first to see that upcoming video. If we reach 100 likes, I'll bring it to you in the next few days. And also, we've already seen the new spoiler for episode 70 part 2, and there are only a few days left until its official release. We'll discover what will happen in this majestic war of the SKIBIDI toilet. If there was at least one secret in this video that you hadn't noticed, I challenge you to hit the like button right now. Remember, if we reach 100 likes, I'll bring more of these SKIBIDI toilet secrets and leaks. I am George Isaac 115. See you in the next video. Greetings to everyone and goodbye.